video with some more MLB. I told you I would tell you. And comeback, and we won. So let's do it. As I told you yesterday, we're gonna do a series with each team, and I'm really just gonna switch the orange because I'm not good at all with the orange. I'm gonna start a series with Washington Nationals. Bryce Harper, baby. Let's see what I'm gonna pick. I'm just gonna pick the first one because my dad's coming to pick me up, so I have to play quickly.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Adam Eaton is in to start things off here as he down to short. Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
His past history against John Lester, 1 for 6. 2 now from Lester. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Runner goes for second. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Left fielder
Ben Zobrist comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one, drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
Addison Russell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Very high, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned confines of Chase Field in Phoenix.
Leading off for Washington.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His past history against John Lester: 16 base hits in 47 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Max Scherzer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Here's Jason Hayward now. Past battles with Scherzer, 4 for 11. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup when you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
Batting ninth, pitcher John Lester.
Coming to the plate now, John Lester, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
John Jay will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The batter.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And not in time as the run scores. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He'll try again. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Scherzer will check it first. Runner's back. Here's another 1-2. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Scherzer comes set. Trying to put him away here on 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Throw down to second.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
1-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now batting, Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lester ready, the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here's Addison Russell. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. To short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Hayward.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that misses 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Scherzer's ready. 2-2 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
That one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Jason Worth. As Lester jumps ahead of him.
That's going to be the end of the stream because obviously no one's watching. So, see y'all.